Your next reflection essay will be about a mistake you've made. This is the second to last or penultimate short reflection you'll write this semester. And I think by now you're ready for the challenge of looking at yourself critically. Hey, you know what to do. Describe a mistake you've made. How did you make amends for your mistake? What did you learn from your mistake? And as with all your papers, explode a moment, show don't tell, specificity over generality, objects over abstractions. Begin in medias res, and don't forget your title. 2 pages, 12-point font, double space, due Sunday by midnight. Of course, I do recommend you check out some of my examples available under the course documents on Moodle. Since I'm asking you to admit you're not perfect and talk about something very vulnerable, it's only fair that I make my own mistakes available to you. As always, I encourage you to take a look at those. Let me share with you an example from my mini memoir, Naked Silence. I had just finished a tough swim and a scalding hot shower. I was dripping wet and wrapped in a towel. There were 2 old ladies hovering where I needed to be near the swimming suit dryer. They made no effort to give me room as I put my dripping suit in the machine and set it spinning. They ignored me, continuing their conversation, and I took my dripping suit to the bench. Don't you hate it when foreigners don't respect American culture? They should just leave and go home if they don't like it. I've been over there. I've seen their dirty streets and their disorganized ways. Ours is a culture of order. That Michelle, she could barely contain her disdain now. That Michelle should be grateful for all we did for her to get her where she is today. She has no reason to complain. Wait, is she talking about Michelle Obama? Who should be grateful for all we did for her? Did she really just say that, like right here in the open where anyone can hear her? She told an American citizen to go home? My hands were shaking as I sat there in my towel. I tried to focus on putting fragrant oil on my face and body. My hands would not stop shaking. They walked past my bench, and one of them said, "And kids these days just won't stop getting all upset about all these little things. Then they go out there and protest and don't even get in trouble for it, so they just keep doing it. Honestly, I'm glad I'm old, so I don't have to be around for much more of this complaining." I looked down at my clenched fist, rolling my eyes, and finding a feeble laugh as they leave. Oh, the irony of telling young people and Michelle Obama to stop complaining when these women themselves are so full of complaints. I hear the door swing shut. I started to cry, sitting there in my towel, feeling ashamed for not saying anything in response to blatant racism. I let the vulnerability of being in a towel stand in the way of speaking up. But is that really an excuse? What is the cost of silence? So, picking out a topic for this paper is an obvious minefield. I know that you might be nervous about sharing something so personal with me. You might feel uncomfortable writing about something that shows you're deeply flawed, so human. So, let me give you the lowdown. In terms of legality issues, I will only turn snitch if it seems like you have a genuine problem that is causing you health issues, or if it seems to be impeding your ability to thrive in college. And I guarantee I will talk to you about it before I do anything, and I've never had to do it yet. Please contact ISU Counseling if you think you have a problem. It's free and available on the ISU website. Sometimes writing these papers can be deeply healing, so don't shy away from something that keeps jumping out at you to be written. You may finish your paper and realize it wasn't such a bad mistake at all. After finishing all of my examples, people read them and say, "That's the worst you could do?" They had no idea how these small little mistakes plagued me. The most important thing to recognize is that you are a flawed human being, like everyone else in this room and on the planet. Be kind to yourself. Mistakes are part of life. I'd be really concerned if you hadn't made any mistakes so far yet. I want to highlight something Lynda Barry says in What It Is about mistakes and their relationship to writing and art. You'll be reading an excerpt from this graphic novel this week. She writes, "Kids I knew quit drawing and never drew again. It left behind too much evidence," citing the time that a teacher called her mother after she had drawn a Playboy bunny in class. Artistic expression can be incriminating. It can show the world how our shameful thoughts, our embarrassing mistakes, our nastiest conversations, our wickedest character traits, our darkest moments. It reveals our guilt. But, as Barry argues so convincingly in What It Is, this fear and shame can hold us back and keep us from being better artists and people. And when we come right down to it, all life is incriminating to some degree. The stuff of life is incriminating because we are gloriously flawed. We will make mistakes, but we learn from them and grow from them. Turning the page. So, today, if you look at the activity scheduled for this week, your main invention activity is using pro-cons lists to determine the best mistake to write about for this reflection. Because of the challenging nature of writing about your own mistakes, I thought a pro-con list would be an appropriate invention activity for you to spend some time working on. As usual, it's good to do this activity early in the week so you can have ideas running in the back of your mind over the next week. Good luck and happy writing!